morning. Thank you all for being here. We appreciate your time. I'm Lieutenant Glenn Stoltzfus. I'm the Community Engagement Lieutenant for the Lancaster City Bureau of Police. Here with me today are Mayor of Lancaster, Janine Sirachi, and from the Bureau of Police, Chief Richard Mendez, Detective Kurt Miller, and Detective Sergeant Tom Ginder. In a moment, Chief Mendez will provide a statement regarding the shootings that occurred on Sunday evening, December 11th, in the northeast portion of our city. Chief Mendez will not be taking any questions at this time. At the conclusion of the Chief's statement, our Communications Manager, Station Corman, who's in the back, will provide you all with a copy of the Chief's statement. Chief.
Good morning and thank you for being here this morning. On Sunday, 11 December 2022 at around 8 p.m., patrol officers from Lancaster City Bureau of Police responded to a reported shooting in the area of the 300 block of East Liberty Street. Arriving officers located an adult victim suffering from an apparent gunshot wound in the area of North Plum Street and Ice Ave. This victim was conveyed to a local hospital for treatment of non-life-threatening injuries. Officers also found an additional adult victim who had been shot on the 400 block of Ice Ave, a short distance from where the first victim was located. This second adult victim also sustained injuries that were non-life-threatening and was conveyed to a local hospital for treatment. Officers received information from witnesses on scene that a suspect had fled the area on foot to the area of a foot alley between the 400 blocks of Ice Avenue and East Ross Street. Officers set up a perimeter to contain the suspect. The suspect was eventually found in that area, suffering from a self-inflicted gunshot wound to the head. The suspect was alive but in critical condition and was conveyed to a local hospital for treatment. The suspect expired from his injuries and was pronounced deceased yesterday afternoon. Both victims that the suspect targeted appeared to be random targets of opportunity. The victims had no prior connection to the suspect or to each other. There were no reports that the suspect had entered any residence in the area of North Plum and Ice Avenue. Yesterday morning around 8:30 a.m., officers from the Bureau responded to a residence on the 900 block of North Lime Street for a check on the welfare. Officers were able to gain access to the inside of the residence and discovered a deceased adult female victim. The victim also had sustained an apparent gunshot wound. Investigators learned that the deceased female victim from North Lime Street had a connection to the now deceased suspect from the shootings that occurred in the area of Plum and Ice Avenue. The North Lime Street death is being investigated as a homicide, and there is no longer an increased level of danger to the public at this time. I would like to thank the officers who bravely responded to the shootings on Sunday evening. We are saddened by the senseless act of violence and by the death of his first victim. We are grateful that the remaining victims are likely to survive this attack. We wish them a speedy recovery. I would also like to thank the residents for the assistance they provided Sunday evening, providing information that helped police take the suspect into custody. This act comes on the heels of several other recent shootings and homicides. Gun violence has no place in our community, and the Police Bureau will continue to do all we can to ensure public safety. Thank you for your time. We will continue to provide future updates on this incident and others through our comments page. Thank you.
Chief, I know you're saying you're not taking questions, but there's plenty of concern that the public has about the other shootings.